Speaker. Hello, everybody. Good Friday evening. Um, Thank you for being here. We only got 80, but that's okay. I made no announcement on purpose. Um, and sorry about that. Something had happened in a chat, and I wanted to address it with Kim before this started. Okay. So I apologize about that, but is there anybody requested or anything? Let me look. I don't know how this works. Nope, nobody's requested to come up yet. If anybody would like to, feel free. What the
I
fuck?
know my other phone is going so crazy.
And Kim, I may in an hour have think I overreacted because I'm starting to think I may have and apologize, but we'll talk about it after. I'm just saying.
I mean, hey, you have a right to your own feelings. At least you're acknowledging that you might, you feel a little bit bad. So,
I mean, listen. If you disrespect my children or my family, I can never be cool with you. I don't care. I don't care. But go ahead, Rosie. I'm sorry. What
I
happened?
was muted. Hold on.
Okay.
No, she muted herself. She has to hit the microphone on the bottom.
But I'm sure when you say something, it'll be, I never said, I never did. You didn't, I remember. But she has to hit the microphone at the bottom.
Yeah, there's gonna be like a hand and then a microphone. She has to hit that microphone.
If you'd like to come up, you can request to come up and speak or ask a question or say a grievance, whatever, you'd like to do.
I turn
If
her microphone
on
on.
now would be a good time because there were people waiting hours on the last one. Yeah. She was talking and then
Yeah, and then she muted.
can we unmute her?
No, I can't, unfortunately. She has to hit the button.
Did we mute her or did she mute
Nope.
her?
If we muted her, when you hold her icon down, it would say server, like unmute.
Yeah, it's not.
So it would
Well,
it would help.
question. The other people who help mod, can they do things to the boxes or no? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think they can like kind of control chat. Um, I think they can maybe mute and stuff. Yeah, I think they can kick. They can kind of control it if they wanted.
But it tells you if somebody does do something, who did what, right?
Yeah, it would be in the audit log.
Okay, just asking. Um, wait. Okay, the name, if you'd like to unmute.
Are you talking to me, Lisa?
Yeah, Rosie. Hey, you got unmuted. Hey, how
Yeah,
are you?
I did. I just want to
Sorry,
know how you're doing today.
sorry, Shaddy.
Um,
You'll be
okay.
I'm checking.
Kim, wait, Rosie. I don't mean to cut you off again. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna text you. Go ahead, Rosie. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
That's okay. I just wanted to know how you were doing today.
I actually am not too bad. Like I said, the worst of this has been shaky hands and things, getting a little lightheaded. My dad made dinner, and it was the best thing I've eaten in a very long time.
Oh, that is so good to hear.
Yes, ma'am. It was so good. So yeah, I
And you
mean,
did invite us over?
I wish I could have. I really do. It was so good. I wish I could have.
Well, I just wanted to call and just check on you, just be on here to check on you and make sure that you're doing okay. And or have you found a rehab yet that you want to go to?
Yes, I did. All the paperwork is in. I am just waiting for the nurses at the rehab to kind of I don't know why they have to do this, but I guess approve and make sure that they have everything they need so that
Yeah.
I get my methadone. And then right after that, I'm good to go. We took care of everything else.
Oh, good deal. Well, I just wanted to check. I don't know how to back out, so if you can back me out and just let the next person talk. I just wanted to check and say hi and how you were doing.
I appreciate that.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Earth. Have a beautiful day or night.
And I'll let you drop me.
Okay. Bye.
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 Hey, Lisa.
What's up?
Girl, it's Grandma Debbie. What's up?
Not much.
Oh my God. So my thing is, okay, a long time ago, we were actually somewhat friends or whatever, and you were real cool. But then you
Ma'am,
asked me for
no, what
money.
do you mean somewhat friends? I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Yeah, you do, girl. You do.
I
But anyway,
Kim, this is a troll.
it's not though. I have a genuine question.
Okay, then
I'm
please
gonna ask your
talk.
question.
You're not even letting me get to it. My thing was is we actually were friends at one point, but then and we were emailing back and forth. And
No,
then you said that we
right. That's
could be
why I don't
friends.
know who you are.
You said
Okay.
that we could be friends, and then you asked me for money, and I told you I couldn't give it to you, and then you cussed me out.
Yeah.
And then it was
What's your
like
question?
every single time you talked to me after that, you cussed me out. And I was
Is
like, I
that
just
your
tried to be your
question?
friend.
Question or
Let,
just the
let her
story?
troll. Troll. Go ahead. Not. What's your question?
So the thing is like, why do you tell people that you were willing to be friends with them, but yet when you turn around and ask them for money and they say, hey, I can't afford it, you turn around and cuss them out and be like, well, I don't want to be friends with you anymore if you're not going to give me money.
Yeah.
Because that's almost word for word what you said to
We're
me.
gonna turn your video on. Can you please show me one of these emails where I cussed you out or anything?
I'll send you the email. I will send it to your
No, no,
email,
no. We'll,
Lisa.
we'll do it right now.
Can you forward
No,
it?
'cause I'm not going to dox
Yeah,
myself.
yeah,
Oh, okay. I guarantee I do not do
I want to
not do
forward. Put me
that.
on the forward.
I do not do that.
No,
Was
Kim, you can
there
go fuck yourself. It's between me and Lisa.
Kim
I'm
mute,
just saying I
mute.
want proof too.
Kim, I got her. Listen, I do not go on and do that to people. Have there been people I've told to
You
go
do
fuck
though. You do
themselves?
because I have
Yes,
literally the email
are.
proof where you said go fuck yourself because you won't give
Yeah,
me
yeah.
money.
I tell people to go fuck themselves when they're fucking with me like you're doing right now.
I'm
Okay.
actually not because you see
You
you
are.
confuse someone fucking with you with genuinely
You've
wanting to know the
came
truth.
3 times since you've been up here. You came up, your name was Lisa's hazmat suit. I called it out. Now you're Shaddy something.
So what, Lisa? That doesn't make the difference. It doesn't change who the person is behind the name.
You
That
said your
doesn't change what you
hazmat
said
suit
or did.
was a man.
No, I was never a
I mean,
man. I'm
you're just
sorry that you
trying
had that
to be
impression.
funny. You're trying to be funny. If you have a genuine question, I'm all for it.
That was literally my question was is that why is that when we were actually friends, you were cool, but the second you asked me for money and I said, "Hey, I can't give it to you because I've got kids. It's not a good time." You literally cussed me out for no reason.
Ma'am,
That
I
was my
don't
question. Why would
do.
you do that?
There are plenty of people that message me when we get to talking.
And I literally did nothing to you but be nice to you
I will
and
ask
be
for
supportive of you and give you words of encouragement. And it was like I even kept asking you, "Where is this coming from? Why do you
yeah,
keep treating me like this? Because I
right.
won't give you money?" And you said, "Yeah."
Yeah, no, none of that happens.
Okay,
Please,
well, I will send the emails to Kai, and Kai can post them.
absolutely, please do. Please do. I will be looking forward to watching that video this evening. Hmm. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. I don't mind answering questions, but I'm not going to put up with that. She was trying to be funny. It was absolutely stupid. Not funny one bit.
But
And
so you said she had more than one account? Because I got the two of them. I want to know the other one.
no, she changed her name right when she was on stage.
Oh, I thought she had like two different accounts or something. So I was like, yeah, I'll ban both of them.
No, she came
I'll
up and
ban both of them.
it
Both
said
of them.
this hazmat something. I couldn't see the rest. And I went
Don't
and I
mind me.
was like, yeah, with the name, but I was going to give him a chance, right?
Yeah.
Then as soon as I said that, it changed to Shaddy something, right? So I talked to the lady, and then I knew it was going to be like that. That's why I text you to, I don't.
Yeah. Hi, Texas born raised. Hold on, I'm gonna vacuum while you guys talk.
Okay. I mean, they can think, and you guys can think what you want about me, but if I ask somebody for help and they say no for whatever reason, I don't just say, fuck you, bitch, this and that. No. The shit you see where I'm saying fuck you, it's because they've been fucking with me or they've lied to me and told me, oh, I sent 20 to here or I did this there or, you know, and I don't care. That would be your reaction too. If you're hungry or you need a cigarette and you got some fool taking up hours and hours of your time playing around, yeah, they're getting told fuck off. I never would say to somebody who says, I don't have the money, I have kids,
Is
I'm
it
struggling.
still stuck on mute?
I don't know.
Ma'am, all you have to do is hit the microphone button on the bottom.
I don't even argue with people. I fucking block.
Oh,
Hey,
there
I'm
we go.
sorry.
You're not on mute.
Hello.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hey, I've waited a while to talk. I've tried to come up a few times, but I was at work. And I'm going to keep this short and sweetly, so I'm not up here to be mean to you. I think a lot of people have come up here and been completely out of line because everybody deserves grace. I think you've done some pretty shitty things to people. I think you've come up with some pretty shitty lies, but I don't think that that means that you should be beat down. I want to believe that you are going in the direction of rehab, but I 100% believe that everybody has to do it on their own.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know that again, I'm not here to put you down, and I think you need to have people that are in your corner, and I don't want to come up here and trauma dump like other people have. Because I don't think that that's helpful for you. But what I do want to be is honestly, I would prefer to leave this Discord altogether because I think the people are very, very nasty. And it's I get it. I mean that if people didn't
We're
have
gonna
different.
we're gonna take care of that if you'd like to stay and maybe just take a break. But sorry, keep going. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Nothing. I mean, all good. And that's, I mean, and I hear people say like, oh, people are getting up there and kissing her ass and this and that, and that's, I promise you, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm a no bullshit kind of person. I don't beat around the bush. I'm a shoot it straight kind of person, but I have a heart at the end of the day. And to see people say some of the things that they say to you, knowing that you're a mother, I don't know if you're really you've admitted that you're a master manipulator, but I want to believe that you have good in your heart and you can hear it sometimes when you talk. You shatter my heart sometimes with some of the things that you say, and I just want you to know that there are people out there that do support you, man. I am rooting 100%. I want to be able to come back up here maybe someday and be like, Lisa, you fucking did it, man. And all these people can take several fucking seats. And I hope that that's what you're striving for because you deserve it. Just as a human, take away all the other elements, being a mother and having your kids taken away and all of that. At the end of the day, you're a human being and you deserve to live a lot. I mean, a lot of that is behind you now, but what you do have left can be good. And it's hard to be sober, man. When you have a lot of shit you have to deal with and a lot of things that you have to face, it's a whole lot easier to just get fucked up, rather that mean you get drunk or get high on whatever your DOC is, you know. And it's a lot harder to be sober, but I think you have it in you.
Yes.
I would love for you if you. I know many people have reached out, and I know that I've never spoke to you before, but I want you to know again, people are here for you. I'm here for you if you ever need me to be. Judgment free. It's hard not to judge. That is a human natural thing to do is judge. But I would like to take all of that out of my mind. And the moment that you, I know, and this is the other thing. A lot of people keep saying like you don't owe anybody anything, and you truly don't. Because really all you have to do is walk into a rehab, and rather it be Kim or one of your sisters or whatever it may, one of your whatever, whoever it needs to be, all somebody has to do is, everybody's going to know, Lisa. Everybody is going to know when you go to rehab.
Yeah, that is actually what is going to happen.
Well, that's great. And again, when actions speak louder than words, I used to hate when my stepdad said that when we were kids, but it's a life lesson that I've learned after all these years, and it's true, you know? So when you make that happen, again, rather it be today, tomorrow, or next week, like, I'm in your corner. And people can say whatever they want about me in this chat as well. I genuinely don't care. At the end of the day, like I've said, 20 times since being up here, you are a human being.
Yeah.
Um
Don't read.
and yeah, no, and I try not to, I obviously I was very curious. Again, another human natural thing to do is be curious. And like some of the things that I see while there's conversations going on, it's
Mhm.
just it's not nice. And it's not, I think those people are miserable, to be honest with you. Their misery loves company, and so you're miserable, they're miserable, and it's entertaining. And unfortunately, there's people out there, I think, that genuinely, this is pure entertainment. There's nothing like, you are not a human life to them. It is pure entertainment. And when
Mhm.
and if it all goes away, they'll find another one to move on to, you know?
Mhm.
Um, Again, I don't want to come up here. I know I was getting frustrated because people were going on for 20 minutes. And I don't want to do that because I know other people have waited a long time. But I think it's important for the people, like, I mean, I think you need the tough love too, 100%. You need it. But I think that should come from the people that are closer to you. Um,
Yeah.
because those are the ones enabling you. I'm a single mom of 2 kids, and I barely make it. You're not going to ever get a dollar out of me. So,
And that's
that doesn't, even if you asked, it doesn't bother me. I'm never going to take from my kids to give to somebody else.
right.
It's just never going to happen.
And I don't
Um,
know how long you've, been following or watching me, but I have said multiple times, if, people cannot afford to send, or, you know, please don't, right? Like when they would write in the chat, I sent you, I only had $5 left in my account, I sent it. I would go, please don't do that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Please. Like, I'm asking you not to do that. If you only have $5, that means you don't have any extra money. Don't send it, right? But okay, go on.
No, that's okay. Again, I just wanted to let you know that there's people that genuinely do care. Perfect strangers, and they're going off on me in the chat too. And again, that's fine. That's why I genuinely say that I want to leave, because I think that grown ass people, the way that they're acting, I would assume there's a bunch of 13-year-olds in this chat, because there's just no way grown ass adults act this way.
Well,
But again,
things
I'll
that they
message you
do,
privately, and I
that's
will let you know what my TikTok name is. I'm not gonna have these fucking fools
don't.
coming after me.
Mhm.
um, I try to stay pretty silent, but again, I just want you to know I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
Kim, and I don't have a whole lot to say. I just, not in a mean way, I don't have a whole lot to say because I don't know how I feel about the situation. I just
Mhm.
hope that you genuinely do care about her. It does sound like you
She
do. I
does.
think that we should see the good in that, and I hope, again, you deserve a friend, and you deserve to be treated like a human. And if you
Mhm.
ever just need another difference of opinion, I'm here regardless.
Okay.
I
And
that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Y'all
can,
have a good night, okay?
can I say
You
one
too.
thing?
Yeah.
One thing before she goes, just real quick, about like leaving and stuff. I really hope that you don't. We're gonna try to do our best to clean it up. I want everybody to be able to express their opinion freely, but like you said, some of the vile stuff is not going to be tolerated. And yeah, if people come up and don't absolutely treat me like I am a dog, they will go after them, bully them. I mean, a whole slew of people, to the point where people are afraid to stick up or say anything that they think they see is wrong, right? Because they know that some of the things that they do and have done to me are absolutely wrong and completely overboard, right? But they don't want people calling it out. So
Right.
they'll bully the fuck out of you until you shut up and you're scared to say anything.
Yeah, no, I would only feel bad if I ever provided or enabled you in any kind of way. What these other perfect strangers have to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to bed peacefully tonight, knowing that I'm a good human being and didn't tear down somebody that can't be broken down anymore.
Mhm.
And that's how I was raised by, and I'm just going to say it, by a true crackhead. So that is, and that maybe that's why I have compassion. You know, I was in and out of foster care because of it. None of that matters, you know. I just know that you are a human at the end of the day, and you deserve to be treated as such. Period.
And that's all I ask for.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know who's next. I am.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you tonight?
I'm all right. So
Good.
I heard you say not long ago that you get really upset and bothered like when people lie and say they sent you money.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it ironic though that you've lied so much to your viewers and stuff? Like I just don't understand how that's you know I don't that doesn't make sense to me.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I respect.
And I don't condone bullying. I hate that shit. It's so fucked that it makes me sick. I don't do that. And I'm not, I call it for what it is. I say the truth about so much stuff. But,
Yeah.
I'm not behind
Yeah, and I like I
all
said, I
them.
was.
However,
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I
oh,
thought you
you're
were.
fine. I'm trying to figure out like your mindset of why, like, is it the bullying or is it the like, I don't get how you can compare the two when it's, the same thing, a lie's a lie.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it ain't every person. There's people that write it in the chat. There's people that write it in comments. There's people that email me and say, they sent. It ain't everybody that makes me mad that lies. I was more speaking about like the people that will like literally take it to the extreme far to make me think they sent money to fuck with me, so I get upset and freak out or cry so that they can watch me freak out on live stream.
No, I get that. And I mean, I do see a lot of the comments, and, there are things that are definitely absolutely ridiculous. And another thing, like, I have always been, like, on TikTok, especially, like, Abby, like, I don't know her personally. I don't know you personally, but it sickens me how many people come after that poor girl. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
you don't put a stop to it. And you're constantly, I feel
I
like,
cannot.
I know people like you're like, oh, they're bringing up my kids, they're bringing up my kids. I'm sure you do get comments. However, I've never once seen in a comment, and maybe they've been deleted or muted. I don't know, but normally the ones I see it says, "Where are your kids? Don't do it for your kids" and stuff like that. Like, yes, technically they are talking about your kids, but they're not talking negatively about them. Like your kids have been through a lot. They've been through a lot of trauma, and that's what like breaks my heart about Abby is because she's grown up so fast. Like you said, you had her at 16. You
Uh-huh.
know, your kids lost their dad. They're literally, grieving their mother that's physically still here,
Right.
and they're losing her to addiction. And all these people think they know, and Abby this, Abby, and it's like I would go to bat for my kid. Like, don't like it's enough's enough. And
Okay.
people
No, no,
just,
no, no,
I
no, no,
don't get it.
no, 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 no. Listen, okay. I It's not that I do not want to go to bat for her.
That's
Okay.
not what I said. I didn't say that. I didn't say you're not going to bat.
You
I'm
did.
just
So you
saying.
said I don't
No, I
stick.
said I would go to bat for my child. What I'm saying is, however, like you've literally brought in every child into this mess. Like people aren't leaving alone. You know what I mean? Like it's constantly weighing
Can
on
we
them.
leave the children off limits at this point, or just like ask?
I'm not talking negatively about them, ma'am.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
saying you are. I'm just
them
asking if
not
I'm
to
off
be
limits.
bullied
I'm
for
standing
any
up for them.
reason
That's
at
all. I'm
all.
not saying
Okay,
anything
that's
personal.
fine. I'm just asking you nicely if we can leave him off limits.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I'll
Then
answer her question.
how come you talk shit to Abby in the chat, Kim?
I don't even
Are
respond to
you
that.
fucking kidding me? Let's not do
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Half
Let's
answer
the
not
time
do that.
she's
Abby.
Okay.
on
Grow
my
the fuck.
I
Did you?
literally had to block Abby because she always tried to talk shit to me. I literally blocked her. I do not see what she types.
I would have answered, her just because it was already
She's
asked.
being fucking rude.
I know, and Abby, is an adult, right? But yeah,
I hate how they
back.
come up here and act like they can just say whatever the fuck they want. Like, no, that's not how it works. Like,
Yeah, I do ask, and I've been asking.
just
Please,
because you want to be a stupid bitch, go do it somewhere else. You don't have to do it on our stage. She had more than enough time to ask you questions. She sat up here for more than 2 minutes rambling on. Like,
yeah, and
yeah,
can I explain one thing though of what she said? Um, it is not that I do not or have not gone to bat for Abby or do not want to in the worst way. Any mother knows when somebody messes with your kids, the instinct that comes out naturally, right? That's why there's a name for it, right? The mama bear. But like this goes back to what I said earlier. If I let people know on this app what actually gets to me to hurt me, they will use it over and over and over. So if I come on and start screaming about Abby and what they're saying to Abby and fighting with Abby, then they are just going to keep doing it because they're like, oh, this is pissing off Lisa. This is great. I've watched it. I've watched the comments in the Reddit because I've done that, right? So I just want to say that it's not that, oh, I don't care. They're just, saying whatever to my child over here, right? And no, it's not that at all. It's just, like I just said, I can't defend it because then there's no point. It just makes the hate worse and they know it's bothering me. I mean, I don't know if you have a better way to explain it, Kim.
no, I mean, I completely understand if you're gonna sit here and start saying like, yeah, it upsets me that Abby talks in the chat and responds and blah blah blah, and it hurts my feelings, and then you're just gonna use it as a fucking way to make you upset in the future. But they also have to understand that Abby is a grown adult, like not grown. She's a fucking grown. She's grown. Abby is grown. She talks to people too. It's
Yeah,
not like that people are just all ganging up on Abby.
yeah, and
As
I
if
don't.
anything, they like worship the ground she walks on when she comes in here. And they literally enjoy interacting with her. But she has a smart ass attitude, but
She
she's allowed
does.
her personality.
She
They
does.
they have to accept that. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't want Abby to tell her truth, right? I don't. I want her to tell her truth or express her feelings in any way that helps her. So it's not that I'm like, oh well, she's replying to comments, it's hurting me. No, what I'm specifically referring to is, yeah, like a Reddit thread where she's getting lambasted about things that people don't even know what they're talking about, and called all kind of names,
Stop eating my phone.
all kind of misinformation, because Abby is still only a 23-year-old. She's my baby. She's one of my babies, you know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about. But if I jump on live and I'm like, you mother effers, you leave Abby, da 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 da, we all know what's gonna happen after that, right? So that's what I'm trying to explain. Okay. Next, I guess.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, honey.
Um, so my question kind of goes along with the Abby stuff, and I'm not here to attack you or Kim.
You're fine.
But Abby and Kim have gone back and forth in the chat before Kim blocked her. And I think when I first joined in here tonight, I heard you say, if anybody goes after my kids, like, we're done. I don't care. I'm going to cut you off. So I'm just wondering, like, why would Kim get a pass, for going at Abby and talking negatively about and towards Abby when if anybody has a reason to be mad and upset, it is Abby and your other 3 children. Like, of course, they're going to come in hot for anybody that they think is
I agree.
keeping their mother sick. So I'm just wondering, like, do you not know what has been said in the past, or
I
like,
I have
why does
not
Kim get a
know that
pass?
they did. I know that
No,
they did go
because
at it.
when Abby first started coming into the chat, I kept telling Lisa that she keeps adding me and that I really don't want to do this in front of a bunch of people. So, and then I said, Abby, you have my personal number. You can reach out to me, like you know how to get to me.
And I did text her and ask her to stop, but keep going.
And I did. Now, every single time Abby would out me in the chat, I would say, Lisa, can you please say something? I don't want to do this in front of people. It's just like, that's almost what the people want. They want to see me and Abby argue. It took me a while to come back at Abby because I just kept trying to ignore her on the fact that she is Lisa's daughter. But I told Lisa every single time when Abby was coming at me because I wasn't about to. I would beg Lisa, beg her to please, like, just say something to Abby so that she could stop because I really am one day gonna blow up on her and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I
I
did. Oh, I did multiple times, multiple.
But do you understand why Abby doesn't stop? Like, whenever she comes into chat, of course, her first
Yeah,
reaction is going to
on
be
def-
anger.
yeah, she's angry and she's on defense mode.
Yeah.
And
I
to
mean,
answer your
no, and I
question
understand that,
that
but
you asked,
that's why
I
she's lost now. So
I I only seen a little bit of what was said, and nothing that I seen was like crossing a line that I feel like I can't come back from. I don't know if I missed something. But like most of it was just silly, like name calling that I saw.
yeah, I mean, I can't remember because it was, so far back and these chats move fairly quickly. But I
Yeah,
just, I, I
I'm
thought I heard
really
you
not.
say that early and I couldn't, I didn't understand why you would be okay with your best friend, at the moment
Yeah.
talking with your kids because, like, I don't know.
Well,
I'm a daughter of an addict, and my aunt was an addict. My aunt and you could be, we would be best friends. And I was Abby at one point in life, and
right.
of course, I'm going to be angry at anybody that I think helping. So, I mean, I understand Abby's frustration, and yes, she has a smart mouth,
I
but
do too.
look at how she's been raised, and like it's just that's how she's had to be. She's had to be tough to deal with this life.
Yeah. Well, she also, I did actually forget about that. Kim did come to me multiple times asking me to, say something to her, address her, but she's an adult. I did say something, but, I don't know. I'm not over here on these. I know a lot of people don't believe me, but I don't read it for my own mental health. I really don't. Even TikTok, I don't for that reason. So I get off here and go to YouTube and watch, hip hop videos and shit, right? So not like music videos, but like, DJ academics and, interviews and shit. So anyways, Abby can't come in starting shit multiple times and then expect him not to like call her a bitch back or something though. You know what I mean? Like
and then it was even Lisa's idea for me to just block her, and I didn't think of
I,
that.
I
I
said
didn't
don't with
try
her
it.
if
I
I
would.
said don't argue with her if you like feel that way about it, like you're gonna, whatever, just block her. It's your thing. Like I would rather her block her than
Right from the jump. I should have blocked her right from the jump so that I didn't see any of her messages. But I honestly did not even cross my mind to block somebody because I don't really block on here. I just ban them or something,
dude,
you know?
I could tell because when you were saying it to me and I was like, well, can you block people on there? And you were like you were quiet for a minute and then you were like, yeah. I was just like, oh, okay, well, let's do that then.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good solution because now I can't see it if she does try and address me and it just doesn't turn out to be an argument at all, you
So
know?
she's still in the server though, right? But you and her just aren't interacting. Is that what that means?
She was in the server when,
Last
like,
night, right?
I don't know when, to be honest. The last time you were in here, because she was trying to at you. But yeah,
Okay.
no, me and her just don't interact anymore. You know.
But but she can still get in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. I apologize.
All right, one more question and then I'm going to drop. So let's say, Lisa, you go and you get clean and you're sober and you come back in a few months and you're rebuilding your relationship with your kids. Do you think that your older kids, especially Abby and Nicole, are going to be okay if you and Kim are still good friends? Like, wouldn't you want to put your kids' opinions and feelings ahead of, somebody who helped you stay sick? And also, people are saying that Villain wants up in the chat.
Kim, do you know what her thing is here? Is it villain?
All right, I'll drop down. I just wanted to ask you those questions. Have a good night.
You too, honey. Thank you for being respectful.
Hi.
Hi. Is that villain?
Hi, Lisa. No. It's Ali.
Okay, hi, Allie.
Hi, Ali. Sorry, I said hello to myself.
That's don't be nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah.
I-
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kim. I'm from the UK, right? And you are worldwide. Okay.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, and I've watched you lose your kids, lose your dog, lose your house.
yes, ma'am.
I can't even understand how much that hurts.
It hurts a lot.
I bet it does. And I really hope and pray that you actually, are truthful right now and you are going to go to rehab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
go in and block this number, right?
what?
And I just want to say to Kim too, everyone hating on Kim, like I've heard the videos that Kim has put out and
Okay.
she's done nothing but literally try and support you.
I didn't say any different. I agree.
Yeah, it's just the hate coming for Kim is ridiculous. Yeah, she might be an addict and she might do the same shit, but I've heard the videos where she's crying for you.
Yeah. She's trying
So
to help, whether they
she
think
is
it's
trying. Yeah,
or-
in their eyes, it's not helping, but she is
Right.
trying to help. So
Absolutely.
can we just stop hating on Kim so much? She's
I
not a bad
appreciate you
person.
for that. Thank you.
No, because you know what, Kim? I've sat there and I've watched your videos, and you ain't done half the shit they say you have.
No, you're right. They don't. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there for
There
sure.
really is, yeah. And you've done
I
this
mean,
and
if
you've
I
done that.
do shit wrong as well, I do admit it. You know.
Like I said, I'm not here to coddle Lisa. I'm not here to defend her. I know what she's done, and I know what Kim's done. All right, they're both done bad. But to put all the blame on Kim, really? That's not fair. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. It's not fair because Kim is trying her best and she's getting all the backlash. When truth be told, Lisa, you deserve the backlash, not Kim. Anyway, I'm going to let Philin up. I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to say, you know what, Lisa? I really, really hope you're serious this time. And, for your kids, they're not even for your kids, for yourself. Do it. And get straight.
Yes, ma'am.
And Kim, I don't dislike you. I think she's a really nice girl. Some people need to give her a little bit of time.
You gotta stand here, Kimmy.
I friend requested you. Thank you, and I appreciate that.
First
That's
fan,
encouraged
Kimmy.
for you to up here and say that.
No, I think you're a nice girl, and I think people have got you wrong.
She is. She absolutely is a very nice person.
I think she is. I think she's just a little bit lost. and she's got wrapped up in this bullshit, and everyone's gonna hate me in the chat. I don't care.
Right. She's a
Sorry, I
very
got emotional. It's just I'm not good at public speaking, so
no, you're okay. Don't
Well,
don't
I'm the same way. Don't even worry about it. We appreciate you for coming up, though. We really do.
no problem. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna let Philin up, and I'm gonna shut my mouth. Have a
You-
good one.
have a
Have a
good
good-
night.
Take care. Bye bye.
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 You hear me?
Yeah, hey Villain.
Hi.
Hey.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, what's going on here? What are you guys doing?
I am
Just chatting.
question.
You guys ready for treatment or what? Like, what's the play here? What are you guys doing in here instead of going and getting help for yourselves?
Mm,
No, really. I'm not even being a
We've been
dick.
making calls constantly all day, every day.
Tech
Just
was
because we
here.
spend a little time and I think Lisa's been in touch with Tech, correct?
I talked to her this morning for about
And
45.
she actually, I think she came in on the Discord this afternoon, no?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you guys know as well as I know that it could have been done already.
Oh yeah, it could
You
have been
guys,
done
correct.
multiple.
You guys have been sitting on this call. I'm not going to say what you told me privately, right? But you guys have been sitting on these calls for hours a day.
I
That's not,
actually have
that's
the proof. I have the
okay.
proof that we've made the outgoing calls in
I
3
believe, I believe that you made outgoing calls. I believe that, but it doesn't take this long.
No, we've just called so many programs. Like I've even wrote down the list of programs we've called and we've crossed them out as we gone down the list. But like I said, I have the proof of the calls. So how long we've been on a phone call with each person, or as a 3-way, or how long we've been on the phone with each program, giving them Lisa's information, etc. Waiting for calls back from certain places. Some places offered a free ride, and then just went ghost. One place offered a free ride, and then we even said, "Hey, is Sandra blah 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 available?" And then she was nowhere to be found. She never worked there before. There's just been some crazy situations for a lot of the places that we've talked to. And also, we're trying to find, and we make sure that before we vet the place, that they dose the methadone and that they accept her insurance so far.
Or
Like,
a scholarship or
or a
something.
scholarship.
Because
Yeah,
I don't have
those are two main points that we need. We need her to be able to get dosed, and we need them to accept her insurance.
Okay. Lisa,
yes.
there was a mutual of ours, right?
Okay.
That
Mhm.
went to her director to get you cleared. What happened with that?
Who?
The girl you were talking to in emails, one of the people that were in the live that I did when you were first trying to get help. And she works for a treatment center. She went to her director and had you cleared because I had a conversation with her about this when she emailed me and said, I did this, 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 and this. And I'm not just gonna keep chasing her around.
Yeah.
And I agree.
I know who you're
What
talking
happened
about.
with that?
That was before I got out of my old place. I wasn't ready to go. I was bullshitting. That's it. I was bullshitting, pushing it off. Um, ready to go this night, waking up the next day and, shit was figured out and deciding I didn't want to go anymore. That's the truth.
But so what's the difference between then and now? If you really want to listen, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not. But when you are ready to get clean, you go to any lengths. You and I both know that Tech would have picked you up this morning and driven you where you needed to go. Why didn't you go?
I think Tech should answer that.
Yeah, me too.
I already spoke to Tech.
Oh, okay. Well, what was the answer?
Only feel that
I already spoke to Tech. I'm not gonna put her business out here, but I spoke to Tech about it.
Yeah, but now I look like a dickhead.
No, I don't think you look like a dick. I just think that you are saying things and your actions are not matching what you're saying. So
I
people are looking crazy.
actually think that that is not true.
What is not
'Cause
true?
never mind, I'm not even gonna say it. But that's just between Tech and Lisa.
I agree.
But I think personally, I'm just gonna answer for myself. The difference between then and now is that then, I don't know. Now she's actually genuinely sitting on the phone with me from 8:30 to certain times, three-way calling programs. And
Kim,
then not only
respectfully,
that, we call her
res-
detox, and then
that's
we
not
try
getting
and
in the
get the
car. You don't
huh?
you don't need to you that's not getting into the car, right?
Yeah, but you can't get
Oh
into
yeah,
a
you're
car to
right.
call or show up. I don't understand like what I did
Tech,
wrong.
Tech
She
would have
offered,
I'm
picked
she's
you up.
making more of
offered
an effort than she normally would. So
she
for
offered
Say
me,
that again.
I'll take that effort. I'll take it. Hell
she
yeah, fucking I'll take it. I'll do all the calls that I can with her.
wait. I
What?
what am I answering?
I I I got lost, which I was
I
trying to
got
pay
lost
attention
too
to her and
because
she was cutting in and out.
oh, I said I don't know what I did wrong in this situation because honestly, when she offered, she said, we can even go meet Cynthia in person.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you
I,
a question. Can
yeah.
can I just be real?
Mhm.
People that are trying to get sober, right? If I talk to them for a little bit and then they don't call me, right? I'm just going to be like, if they don't call me, I don't take them seriously. So if you really, I'm really, I swear, I'm not trying to be a dick. If you really wanted to get clean, you would have had that alarm set at 7:30 this morning, and you would have been ringing text phone at 8 a.m. It's on you, Lisa. This is your life. And you have to make moves to save it. Otherwise, you will lose it.
I agree with you.
It's you can't it's like shit or get off the pot. Spending 7 hours on a Discord call is not getting you clean. It's not.
I know. It's not getting me clean. No, it has nothing to do with
So hang up the Discord call tech, make a plan, and get in the car.
to go where.
Tech will take you. See, when I first got sober, somebody told me that I made such shitty decisions that I needed to put my life in somebody else's hands and let them call the shots. That's where you're at,
Yeah,
right?
I agree with you. And like I said,
Everything in your life has gotten you where? Everything that you've done the past 7 months, it has
right.
gotten consistently worse. Every step that you took, right?
Mhm,
And what did I say when I emailed you? I said the universe is telling you to get sober or else
mhm,
you're not going to have a chance to, right? And you
mhm.
just keep fighting it. Just get in the car. That's all you got to do is get in the car. That's it. Let somebody else make the choices for you because your mind is broken.
Yeah, it's very broken, and the decision is not well.
And I'm not trying to be a dick. I get it. My fucking brain was broken for a long time. It took a long time for me to
To heal.
heal the
Yeah,
shit that I did to myself.
yeah,
But I'm not. I understand. Listen, I understand friendships and addiction, right? I get it. This is not healthy for either of you. And I'm not trying to be a dick, Kim. I never even spoke to you before. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just being honest. Because guess what? My best friend and I, that I've been friends with for years, we used together, right? You know what happened when we got sober? We had to separate. It's literally like a breakup. Y'all need to go your own way and get healthy. If you're supposed to be friends, it'll come back some point. Right now isn't the time. Like just being serious. It's
yeah,
not good for either of you. It's and Kim, no matter how much you say that you want to help, it's not help. It's not. And I know that like people will be fucking screaming about what I did in here. I don't even care. Both of you, and this is not me speaking on kids, both of you have kids that you need to think about. It's enough damage, right? It took a long time for me to heal that with my kids.
Right. No,
Y'all have to want better for yourselves, not for anybody else. Fuck the people on the internet. Fuck the people that talk, do, say this, do that. You need to do it for you, each of you, individually, without each other.
that's fair.
It's unfortunate, but it's true. Once a relationship is has some toxic, um what's the word, like once you have that toxicity dynamic, it's not for right now, not when you're trying to get better, not when you both have your own things that you have to work on. It's just not the right time right now. And this is just, listen, it's unfortunate, it really is, but only you two can help it. The fucking 250 people in here, not a single fucking person can do it for you.
I
Not a
know.
single one of them.
Question though. Does if you talk to Tech, when she came in earlier, she said there was no bed ready today. It would be, I think she said tomorrow or Wednesday.
Tech
Um,
told you that you could go 24 hours a day to like a safe at home program, right? Where they will hold you until somebody will take you.
yeah, but I'm safe though. I don't need that,
Uh, this
right?
is safe to you, Lisa? Don't
Well,
you
I mean,
want
I'm
to
at my
take the right
parents' place.
steps? Don't like, wait, listen, somebody told me when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you will. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question because I know the answer to this. You're in Pittsburgh, right? I
Yes.
was in New York in active addiction. If I was fucking sick or I wanted to get high, I would have walked 17 fucking miles with no shoes on in the snow to fucking get high. You're going to have to put that same fucking energy into getting clean if you want to get and stay clean.
I agree 1,000%. I've been saying that. I said all the energy I put into doing what I fucking do on here or doing
Exactly.
whatever needs to be put into my
Right,
fucking
but
son.
saying
And
it isn't doing it, Lisa.
I
That's
know,
what
but
I'm saying. You are good with your words, right? I get it. I understand. At this point in time, it's actions.
I,
And
I
no amount of hiding in a Discord server is gonna make a fucking difference.
no, I agree, and I respect that. That nobody's gonna believe it until the actions, and I
So
don't
just
blame.
go. Just go. If you call Tech right now, she would come and get you. And you know it. You know it. Don't worry about everybody else, Lisa. Worry about you. Worry about you getting to put your faith into something else the way you put your faith into the fucking rock.
Yeah, and the energy I
It's
put.
it's time. Enough is enough. Just go to Tech. She will take care of it. I promise you. But you sitting in here, that's just showing everybody that you ain't gonna do it. That's what you're doing. You realize that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
I understand what they're thinking. Yeah,
that's it. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. When you are ready, you will go. I don't know what's stopping you. I know you know what's stopping you, but I don't know. And until you say, I'm sure I'm sure you're afraid, right? Like it's
yeah, of
scary,
course.
but fuck it. You're gonna have to put your faith into something that is in a better head state than you, because your decisions, your choices, they're all fucked up right now. Your brain is sick, right? You can't
Yeah,
even trust your thought processes right now.
I-
You
yeah,
got to
no,
put it in somebody else. And you're going to have to put it in Tech, in me, in the girl in the box that got you the bed, whatever. Somebody else. It can't be you.
I agree, Bill.
So can I interrupt for just 1 second? And
Sure.
I really hate to do this, but Villain, I am the mutual that you were just speaking about.
Okay.
You know who I am. We have been in contact several times through email. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that got her in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had her approved, and I'm not going to go into great detail because it's nobody else's business.
Mm-hmm.
But I had her a place to go that would dose her at her current dose. And that is very hard to find, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I had her a place to go. And Lisa, you ghosted me. You ghosted me.
Is there any way to get
I
that back
wasn't.
or no?
I wasn't. I wasn't ready. I apologize. I wasn't. I thought I
I
was ready.
understand that.
I
And I
wasn't.
know you can't force someone to go until they are ready. But if you need me to send you another email, I am willing to do that. And I still have the contact information of the person that I spoke with to get you in, and I can still make that phone call. You could go first thing in the morning.
There you go.
Okay. Can you please, Dylan? Do you have my new number?
The iPhone number?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can shoot it in an email, anyways. Yeah. Can you please see if you can do that? Either I know it's
Lisa,
late
end
this
the
evening, and let
Discord
us
call and call her.
call
This is
who?
exactly what I'm saying. The girl in the box. You know who she is, right?
Yeah. Is she the one I was texting with
She is
Yes.
the
on
one.
the old phone? Okay. Yeah. Yes. I know exactly who she is. Yes.
Okay. So get off the call and you call her. If you're serious, that's what you're gonna do.
Can you?
Everybody else, have a good night.
Okay. Can you email me your number, because the phone we were texting on got taken, so I don't have like any of those, text threads or anything anymore.
I sure will.
I'd appreciate it. The Lisa Harvey at Gmail. Just shoot me an email with your number and I'll text you right now.
I sure will.
All right. Thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whoever's next, Kim, I'm going to wait for this email and shoot her my thing while I'm waiting. Okay.
Kim, the only way you help Lisa is to give her money, and you know exactly what she's using that money for, so don't act like you're her friend. And yeah, that's all I'd say. Bye.
Lisa, are you there?
Yes. I'm listening. I swear I'm listening to everybody.
You know me. We used to text a lot, but you've stopped responding to my text. I send you a text every now and then and say, call Tech. Tech told you today I can get you in tomorrow. Kim, I don't know you.
Do you have my new number?
Yeah, I have your new number.
The 412482?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I sent you a message this morning and said, please call me.
What's the first letter of your name?
C, 2 letters.
Pardon?
It's just 2 letters. CJ.
Oh, Miss CJ. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You did. And I was gonna call you back this evening.
Listen,
I'm
you've got
listening.
everything right now in front of you. Like she said, get off this call. You're doing this, Kim's doing this to get a base going so y'all can monetize this, prove us wrong. Get off of it. Take the help that they're offering you. Go to freaking bed. Wake up in the morning and do better. Man, I can't wait to meet you when you're
Yes, ma'am.
sober.
Oh, I would love to.
You
You're a
can do
sweet.
this. If you're serious and this isn't another money grab,
Mhm.
whether Kim's doing it or you're both doing it or whatever it is, because TikTok is shutting down and you need to make another platform. If you're
Is it?
serious, stop.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to, Miss CJ.
All these people calling or talking to you and stuff and telling them their story and all that, you're not listening. Hell, you
No.
didn't listen to me for about 3 sentences every time we talked. It's time to make a difference for you. I've said 1,000 times for your kids, your grandbaby, your parents, this and that. It's not for them. It's for you. And then
Well,
it's for them.
I do hope, when I come out better, that we can meet sometime. Because you're one of the friends I have that have never given me a penny but are a good friend of mine and a friend I listen to.
Come on, man. You got it right in the palm of your hand. In less than 12 hours, you could be somewhere and start your new life. And if you've been clean for 3 days, I'm 100% behind you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
call you
this
when I get off here, but yeah, I have been.
No, I don't want you to call me. I want you to call Tech. I want you to call that girl that just sent you the email.
I'm waiting for the girl. Yes.
You know 100% Tech will be there. She's not that far away from you. And you said you don't need to go to that safe place because you're safe. You're not. Because one little thing could click in your head and you'll be ready to go. You know that.
You're right. You're right. That could happen.
And
But
Kim,
Miss CJ, if that happens, that safe haven place downtown won't stop me either. You know, they can't hold me against my will.
but if you're serious, Lisa, you
I
know
am
that you're
serious.
one step, if you're serious, you're one step closer to getting in that door.
Yeah, I'm a lot more serious than I've ever been ever about it.
Well, I've told 1,000 people. I've talked to you sober. I've talked to you jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
You got it going on when you're sober.
Thank you.
And Kim, if you're jacked up on something, I hope you get help too, sweetie.
Yeah, this is Miss CJ Kimmy. She's very nice.
Okay.
I
I
don't even know
hope
if
you
she's
make,
here.
I hope you end this tonight and that you make the best decision you've ever made tomorrow morning.
I just texted the lady that was on the live, so I'll text you and let you know what's going on and what I find out. Okay,
Hey,
and I appreciate it.
we're praying for you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Lisa.
Hey, what's up?
Can you guys hear
Hello.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Where did
Okay.
where did the other guy go though?
I don't know.
Did you
I didn't
just?
kick him.
Well, no, I didn't either. Do you remember what his name was?
Mm-mm. I didn't get a chance to look at it because I just texted you and I'm emailing
Okay.
or texting that lady.
Okay, Red
Okay,
Mama, you go.
I'm listening.
Oh, I think
Um, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Hello. I
he's
couldn't figure out
he's
how
got.
to work the
There he is.
Discord to it.
Okay, you can go. Sorry, we were looking for you.
So, Lisa, what is the plan here? I'm just
Right
kind of
now,
because like I missed it. I was at work all day. So like, are you gonna go to rehab? Because I know somebody that was in the same position, and they just walked into the ER in Pittsburgh, and they were like, I'm done. And then the next day they were off on their way to Altoona to a rehab. So like, what's taking so long?
um, was you was your friend on methadone?
Well, they did crack, so
Well, yeah. No, and I'm not being
and
a smart ass,
Suboxone.
but honestly, that's the only thing that has made this process and hard because there
I know,
are
but aren't your kids and your
hundreds,
grandkids worth it?
there are hundreds of rehabs out there, and all very few of them will take care of the methadone.
Excuses. Okay, I'm done. Have a good day.
Wait, what? Okay, I'm about to be
Just let
too.
me know when I'm good. I don't want
You're
to
No,
good.
like interrupt.
Ma'am.
So.
You're good.
Hey, Lisa,
Mama, Red Mama was next, so
Oh,
hold
can you
on.
hear me, Lisa?
sorry. Yes, yes, yes.
Hey,
Go ahead.
I heard what Dylan said about you get in the car with Tech.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's very
Um,
difficult because you don't know
you
what to
okay? If you
expect when you
re-hit
go in
the
it,
microphone,
but you're a
you
strong
should be unmuted.
person, and I'm sure once
Try
you
and
get
talk.
in somewhere, I would
Yeah, I just hear
love to
somebody
write you
talking.
letters
There you go.
and send you things and stuff like that. But Dylan's right. You just need to get in the car and just let somebody take you by the
We
hand
could hear you.
and guide you.
Or
I
we
know
were
it's
able to
scary
hear
because
you.
what your body has to
Okay,
go
I'm
through,
hearing somebody
but
else
you're
talk though.
strong.
So.
Well,
You're
yeah,
strong,
I'm
Lisa,
gonna
and you
mute.
can do
So
it. I have faith in you.
Oh, I appreciate that. I really do.
Okay. Because I'd love to write you, and I would send you a care package in that. I really would.
Okay, I'll follow you so that we can, keep in touch, and I'm sure you'll be updated.
Okay. I want to make sure you're okay.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Okay. Okay. But I don't know how to take myself out of the box. Can you do that for me?
Oh, kick her down, Kim.
Kick me out. Yes.
I don't
You have a good day,
hear her.
love.
I'm so confused right now.
Rosie needs kicked down.
I
I
got
need
her.
kicked out. Yes.
You kicked out Red Mama.
Oops. Sorry. I
You take
can't
care,
hear
Miss.
Red Mama. I can't hear anything she's saying.
Kim, did you get my text?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just in case it happens again. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey,
Hey, I was up here earlier
I was
and
about to say, didn't we already talk? Okay. Yes.
yeah, but I don't want to take up a lot of time. There's two things I just wanted you to clarify because after I got down earlier, spoke about how you'd been on methadone for 18, 19 years now. And
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to clarify. So your daughter that you got on methadone with, she's 18, 19 now. Your
Mm-hmm.
younger kids, were you on methadone throughout your pregnancy or did you have any downtime on methadone?
I had 3 of my kids on methadone.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you've ever been off at all and then back on, or you've just been steady the 18, 19 years.
I mean, if there was a way to, take a break from it to be pregnant and then go back on, but it risks the pregnancy, right? The baby can't
Right.
handle all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, right. And then my next question is this, and then I'll let somebody else talk. So,
Mhm.
I have been in a rehab. I've, got 10 years clean. And, I know some of the hardest things during rehab was breaking those codependent relationships. And I can almost promise you that they are going to recommend, every counselor you speak with will recommend that you end your codependent relationship with Kim. Are you prepared to do that?
If I'm being completely honest, at this point right now, no, I'm not.
And
It will.
I don't mean any disrespect by that either for you or Kim. I just know what's going to happen. And, I know you guys are very codependent on one another. And I'm sure deep down there is a, a friendship there. I'm not denying that. But I think it takes work on both sides. And I think you guys need a lot of time apart from each other to heal from what's just happened in these last few months. And
Mhm.
I just know that that's exactly what a counselor or therapist is going to recommend to you. And to stay, if you're going to go through with this, to stay healthy and sober and clean, you're going to need to find new people, places, and things.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I am very antisocial. It takes a lot for me to like somebody and take to somebody and trust them.
I
So,
Yeah, I get that. I was the same way, but
when I get somebody, I don't want to usually let them go because, I put a lot of work into opening up.
right. I completely understand. I wanted to say those two things. I just want to remind you, you have 15, 20 people that have come up here, been willing to do anything they can for you. Those are the healthy relationships you should be nourishing right now. And again, this is no disrespect to Kim whatsoever, but you guys have a toxic codependent relationship right now. Not saying in the future it can't be healthy, but I think you just need to start leaning on other people that, for now. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'll let Red Mama talk. I didn't mean to, jump in front of her. And, just wanted to say that.
Right, thank you, and thank you for being respectful.
Thank you.
Okay, Red
Sorry, guys,
Mom,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. So I don't know if you remember me 100%, Lisa, but we have talked before. Um, a long time ago. I mean, probably over a year or more. You were still at home with Jace.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I'm Angie, with the red hair because you always complimented my hair. And we talked, you messaged me back and forth. I had helped you out with
I do.
groceries once. Yes.
Yes,
And like I sent you the Instacart gift card and you sent me a receipt and
mhm,
of what you bought.
I
And
do.
you do remember that? Okay, good.
Mhm.
So at that time, I didn't know the extent of what you had going on other than you were struggling, single mom. I knew people had said you took like your benzos like too much or whatever. And I did
Yeah,
see some signs.
not to
I'm sorry,
interrupt you,
go ahead.
at that time, none of this was going on. I was
Okay.
clean, the methadone, but
Okay.
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I just saw so much of my mom in you, and I felt compelled to help because so I'm older than you. I'm 44, but my mom died of an overdose in 2016 of a heroin overdose.
I'm sorry.
Um, thank you. She had a surgery. They gave her Dilaudid, which probably was not a good idea considering she's OD'd 12 times in her life prior. Um, Vicodin and Xanax, and so she took all that and got heroin and just never woke up. So I had to go to and handle all those services, and I was a grown woman and had to take my 3 children, and I was responsible for, putting her to rest. I saw that in you only because I noticed like you nod out a little bit. And so I knew that was from your Klonopins. And so I saw that and I don't know, I felt like I wanted to help you and believe that you weren't doing all the scammy stuff everybody on TikTok was saying at the time. And I'm good friends with Villain, and I'll tell you what, Villain is legit. And I've came out and I've said, I helped you before, but you provided a receipt, so I felt comfortable because you did. You showed me exactly what you bought, and I believe it even showed your address, like where it was sent to. So I know you didn't lie to me at that time.
Because when
Um,
this first started, I was coming on when we needed help and asking for what I needed, and I was providing receipts where I could. You know what I mean? So people felt comfortable. You know what I mean?
and you did do that for me, and then it turned into like you needed an Uber gift card, and I'm the one that figured out, which I was 100% swore from Cash App told me that you couldn't sell those gift cards. So I felt comfortable because I told you I wasn't comfortable with like cash, but I would give you a gift card or whatever.
Yeah.
Uber gift card, and then I found out that you did sell it. I think it was the same day that that Carmen chick confronted you at the clinic, and your dad took you, but you needed. So that was what kind of got me a little upset with you, but I wasn't. I was just like kind of shook because I told you that I'd be here for you if you ever need to speak to somebody. I know how it is. I had 3 children I raised on my own. You know what I mean? I was just trying to be that person to just so you could talk to if you needed to. I wasn't
No,
condoning any of the behaviors.
I totally understand. If I do remember you sent me a $20 Uber card. And then if you see Carmen videotaping my dad taking me to the clinic, I can understand where you'd feel shook, hurt, disrespected. And I apologize for that. I really do. I'm sorry.
I appreciate that. I just felt kind of bamboozled, and I'm really big on like the anti-scam side of TikTok, and I just at the time I was like, man, did I just let myself get that? You know what I mean? Get scammed, and I just wanted to make sure that you dosed because I didn't want you doing anything else. It just, like
I,
I said, reminded me of my mom. I have 2 sisters, one that's still in active addiction with meth and heroin, one that has recovered, married with a child now and doing great. So it's been very strong in my family, and it just kind of like tugged at me. And I just wanted to be like, okay, she can't sell gift cards, so I can help her and her son eat today. I have the ability to do this, and I wanted to do this, but I also extended my number to you, like you call me if you need to, and you didn't. You only reached out when you needed something, that is what it is. I can't force somebody to have a conversation. You know what I mean? But I just want you to know that there were people out there that did not have malicious intent, and I was one of those people. I even have since randomly sent you emails just saying, "How are you?" Since I've watched you spiral, just reaching out and saying, "How are you?" Like and I don't hear back from, and that's okay. It's okay because, like I said, you
Well,
choose what you want to do. But I
and
just,
as soon as you get hang up off here, please. So because it's not that I don't want to answer. It's probably I didn't even get to read it. I get so many emails.
yeah, I understand that. I think this was when I had your number back then, though. I think it was just like not through email. I mean,
Number?
but I think I still have it saved in my phone, but I don't know that it's your number
Yeah.
anymore. You know what I mean? So,
If you want me to DM it, I can DM it on here.
I mean, that's
But
up to you. I want you to get yourself right before you worry about having, more friends or anything. I just wanted to, kind of pop up and be like, "Do you remember me?" Because like I did really try, and I did get
I
upset about seeing that, and I did. I've made a video on you before, but not with like your picture or anything. I've just said like, don't, I was disappointed. Don't help her. I did do that back then because I was extremely like I was really pissed off, to be honest with you. And I was like, damn, I like opened myself up and but
but if
you
it
need to
makes
focus.
you feel any better at all, back I know exactly what you're talking about because you were one of the only ones that sent me the Uber gift card on there. I probably I didn't sell it. I probably converted it to cash and used it for like something stupid like cigarettes and snacks, or you know what I mean. I wasn't buying drugs back then.
Okay. Because see, that's where a lot of people get. I mean, I can tell you what, when I came out and even did like the little video about it, like I didn't care about, at that point, backlash I was going to get. I said I was trying to help a single mom. Like that was just my legit intent. I didn't know anything other than you may have taken extra of your benzos at times and that wasn't good. But I thought, well, hey, if I can talk to her and um, kind of let her know my story and how I grew up with my mom like that. My mom nodded out so much. She OD'd in front of me so much as a kid. I had friends staying the night. My mom fell out and we had to call 911. And my friend come in my room and she's like, your mom is not, whatever. And I'm just laying there like, oh, well, she'll get up. It got to the point where I was just like, she'll get up, and that's just not a way a kid should live. And so I felt for Jace and I just thought, well, maybe if I talked to her and kind of told her my experience, then she, may not
Yeah.
want to take extra because I have anxiety. I am prescribed a medication for that, and I only take it at nighttime because I know how it makes me, how my body reacts to it. So my anxiety peaks at night, and I take it at night um, before I go to sleep. I have it
Right.
with me during the day as more of a security blanket. It's there if I need it, but I don't take it because I have to drive back and forth to work, and I have to be, you know what I mean. So
Yeah. But
anybody,
yeah,
I'm not
back
trying to
then
do the,
I was
huh?
not buying any drugs at all. Zero. So your money did not get spent on any drug.
Okay, well, that makes me feel a lot better. I mean,
If you
I've been kind
believe
of
me or
watching.
not, I'm just saying it really didn't back then.
Well, and I knew you weren't this level back then. Like I remember, I mean, it was more in your beginning days, like when I helped you.
Yeah.
So it was, and you're not the only person I've helped on the app. I've helped other single moms that needed a hotel room, and she was, and but I would book the hotel room for them. I didn't send money just because I needed to be safe. I didn't want somebody to go spend money and harm themselves. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Now I can say since this with you, I haven't helped anybody else because I felt like, oh, you know what I mean? But I hope that you take the help. I'm not going to give you the same spiel that everybody has given you today. And it's not a spiel. I don't your feelings out and you spoke them. I think you should get the help for yourself and then for your children, right? You and then for your children. Um, but ultimately, it's going to be your decision when you decide to do that. I hope Tech is genuine and Villain is genuine. Um, I can't say, I'm not going to sit here and say anything about Kim. I don't know her. So if
Can you let
that's
other
just,
people talk, please? You've been on for like 15 minutes. I'm not trying to be rude.
Well, actually, I think I've only been talking for like maybe 5, so I did go over like 3, but I was in here interrupted like 4 times. But yeah,
Yeah.
not a problem, not a problem.
I
I
D-
just hadn't talked to her in like almost 2
I
years, so I just
DM'd
thought I'd
you.
pop on.
I
Did ya?
DM'd you.
Okay.
My cell phone number on here. It's already done.
Okay, that's fine. You guys, you take care. Sorry for holding it up.
No, you're
Or,
you're
or
completely fine. We will talk on a phone call, private phone call.
okay, no, that's fine. You guys take care.
All right, honey. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I know that there's a lot of people ahead of me, and I promise you guys I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. I just am on a limited amount of time, and I want to say what I have to say, and then I'm going to drop. Lisa, I know you know who I am. I know you've seen my videos, and I'm pretty positive you've seen my story where I lost my dad to addiction, and it was very hard. You still have hope, and you still have chance
I'm
because you're
sorry to
still
hear that. I'm sorry to hear about your dad.
I appreciate it. You still have hope and you have chance because you're waking up every day and you're seeing the sunrise. But Lisa,
Yes.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, or maybe I am. You know what? I am. Hunter's mom, I know you're talking to her right
Yeah.
now, but I need you to put a pause for now on this Discord call. And if you truly are ready to do this, I need you to end this call and call her. She wants you to call her. Lisa, you could be where you need to be for you tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning. And this is a guarantee, but you have to end this Discord call right now and call her. So right now it's time for you to decide, am I going to do this or are we going to keep going in these circles? And I'm sure all of these wonderful people have very important things to say, but for me in this moment, the most important thing is what Lisa decides to do next. So Lisa, it's time. It's time to end this
Agreed.
call and
Agreed, Rexy.
go call her right
Wait,
now.
who am I supposed to call again?
The
I
lady that you're
agree
talking
too.
with on the back end, Hunter's mom, the lady that you have a
Yeah.
mutual with Villain, that she wants you to call her right now. She's in the chat. Call her.
She's in the chat
Okay.
saying for you to call her right now. Are you dead
Yep,
ass?
she said she's waiting. She wants to talk to you on the phone. She said she's talking to you on the back end as you're up here right now. She
Okay.
wants you to call her.
Told me on text that she'll call at 9:30, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Are you saying she is in the chat
Now she
saying
wants
that I'm
she
not
wants
calling?
she wants to talk to you now. She changed her mind. She wants you to
Lisa,
get off
Yes.
and call her now.
Off of Discord,
Well,
off of
no,
social
ma'am, you're not
media.
gonna fucking tell me what to do. I'm tired of you making me look like I'm a liar. Okay?
okay.
Lisa,
Get this
Lisa,
fucking
listen,
mess.
nobody's saying
Okay,
that
get her
you're not
down. Get her out.
calling.
Get her out. No, you
Lisa,
just did. You're telling me to end my Discord or Kimmy's Discord and fucking I'm not calling when I have proof that she said 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So don't make me out like I'm fucking not doing something again that I'm supposed to be doing. Just like this morning.
hello. I guess she's
Okay.
gone.
Okay, that went swimmingly.
Well,
Anyway,
here,
hey
I want to
guys.
say one thing. Can I
Thank
say
God
one thing?
Raggedy is no, mine's better. Watch this. Hey Kim, how is being held in contempt for child support going?
I'm not being held in contempt because I've been
Oh
paying my
really?
child
Do I have
support.
to get the screenshot?
Okay, y'all,
I've been
bottom
paying my
line is,
child support for a long time,
oh, Jesus
actually.
Christ.
So you sound dumb, or else I would be in jail.
I'll post the screenshot.
Go ahead, post whatever the fuck you want. I pay my child support, and if I didn't, I would be in jail right now.
That's not necessarily true. I know a bunch of
How
people
is that not
that.
true? If I didn't pay my child support, I would be locked the fuck up.
That's not necessarily
Seriously.
true unless
It's
they show
not
cause
true.
you. And not paying child support, I know in the state of Michigan, it's public, and they
Fuck,
post
man.
everyone in our newspaper who is
If I
behind
didn't
on
pay
child
my
support.
child
So I don't
support, I
know.
would be in jail. dead ass, I would be in jail. It's that close to where
Not
the
always.
judge is sick of my shit, and she said, if you don't pay, I will lock you up. So I've been
Not always. You
paying
can go a
for
few
a
years
while
without
now,
paying
for
before you get
months.
locked up. And
Not
they
that
issue bench
it's even
warrants. So you have to
anyone's
get like in
business.
trouble or
What is
picked
that
up.
any
They're
of
not
y'all's
just gonna
business
come.
though? Be honest. What is that any of y'all's business?
It's not. I'm just telling you the truth because my mom's an attorney and
Oh,
my
you're
dad's a Supreme
not
Court
even
judge. So that's not how it works.
not even the subject. Y'all all get up here hating on all of Kim and everybody else, and it's just
I'm not hating on Kim. I just wanted to talk to Lisa.
well, Lisa dropped apparently.
I know, obviously. All I was gonna say is that
And that
I
raggedy.
come. My brother was an IV heroin addict and is dead, and my dad, I lost him 5 months apart. My bio dad, not my stepdad. And here's the thing: she is not
Just
only
bear
addicted
with
to
me. I'm
drugs
gonna
and
get her
all of
back up.
that, but she's addicted to social media, and she's addicted to the dopamine rush from all of us giving her attention. So if she's not ready to cut ties with Kim, and she is not ready to go to rehab tomorrow, she's not going. Right now, she's high on all these people around her and pushing her to go. The bottom line is, if Lisa really wanted to go, she would reach out and she would make the connections and she would do it.
And that's the thing. Y'all are all in here beating yourselves up, trying and trying and trying to get her to
I'm
go.
not beating my
That doesn't make any sense. It's none of y'all's business
see,
if she goes to rehab or if she doesn't.
right. I'm
Doesn't
not beating myself up. I just
mean
wanted to ask her if she was really ready to go and to be honest, because no matter what anyone says to her, no matter how many calls are made or favors are asked of, if she's not ready to go tomorrow, she's not going to go. And people are going to spend all this time calling in favors and getting shit around for her. And again, she's going to ghost people. So unless she's really ready to do it, she's not going to go. And if she doesn't take any like initiative to push that herself, she's not going. Anyone that's dealt with an addict knows that. So we can all say all these great things and oh, go, we want to see your come. Lisa could have a great comeback story and make so much money from social media sober with her comeback story. But if she's not going until she's ready, and she enjoys getting high too much, and Kim, I don't believe is sober either, and they're like a couple where they that get high together. And anyone that knows an NA and
we
AA,
can throw
they
around
say be
opinions
sober
and judgments all
be sober
day.
for a year before you get in a relationship. Well, now Kim is Lisa's cool that died, so she makes it really easy and helps
Don't
her
make those
to
kind of
use.
assumptions when that's such an assumption that you shouldn't even make.
Well, I'm just saying she's not ready to cut
Okay, so
ties with
easily
Kim.
done.
So
Since everyone, like half the people in the chat, hate Lisa, this and that, don't care about her. Why is everybody here?
I didn't say
Just
I
to
didn't
be
care
rude?
about her. I
Just to
just
be
wanted to
rude?
ask her if she was really ready,
Okay,
and
I'm not directly
if she
talking
was
about
high
you.
on
I
the
just
fact
see
of all
people
these
in the
people
chat.
giving her attention and all of these things,
Okay, and
or
you're one of
like,
them. Here we
or is
are.
she really going to go?
You're
So
one of them. You're one
that's
of them
all.
giving her attention.
No, I just wanted to ask her a very honest question. That's it. And then she
Yeah,
dropped.
that's a very honest
I'm
question.
not here to pump sunshine up her ass. I'm here to ask her a very honest dose of reality question. Like, are you just appeasing these people that are rooting for you to go and pump the sunshine up your ass? Are you really going to go because it's what you want? I don't think it's what she wants. I don't think she's ready to be sober, frankly. I don't. And I don't think she is at all sober. I've watched her do this for 8 years, 4 years on Facebook, and now 4 years on TikTok. And shit's wild. What? I'm trying to mute this, son. Hold on. I don't know how to get back to this live. Okay, mute me.
By the way, Kim, I messaged you here on Discord. I can
Hello?
hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
I can hear you, Miss Whitney. You want to go ahead and go?
Oh no, I don't have a question. I was really just up here because of how the raggedy chick was coming at you or whatever. Like, and then they all started coming for Kim. So basically, I was just saying like they had no right to sit there and worry about Kim and her child support or personal life or whatever, and how people are
Oh,
just the chat and the way they are, and just it's
I left. Were you arguing with Raggedy Kim?
no Raggedy. She was dropped, and then the somebody else was saying that they had proof of Kim being behind on child support or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I left. I needed a 5-minute intermission, but I did tell Kim in private she could let Raggedy back up if she comes back up because I don't feel really said anything. She was just kind of repeating what she was reading. So I wasn't yelling at her. I was just that situation, right? So I did tell Kim, like, if she comes back and requests, like, you can let her come back up and finish what she was saying or whatnot. So. Does any Miss Michelle, can you see if I can hear you this time? I know you've tried a couple times too. I don't know why I can't hear Miss Michelle, but I know her name. She just sent me an email recently that I read. I know that name. So I feel terrible that I can't hear her. I don't know what's going on. Um, does anybody else want to go while Miss Michelle is figuring out?
I just had one quick question. Is there
Yes.
a reason why people can't get into Discord now?
I don't know. No, I don't know a reason. I didn't hear of a reason. The call or the whole Discord?
Your whole page, Discord, I don't know how it works, but it's not letting people in.
Okay. I will
And
find it.
they're not taking any more people in the group.
Okay. I know I didn't hear a reason. Honestly, I will find out though and have it. But no, I didn't like, hey, we're cutting this off. Whoever's in there's in there. You know what I mean? Like, no, I didn't hear anything.
Are you going to go or not?
Yes, I'm going. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to go as soon as, yes, I can. Yes.
First thing in the morning?
If I can go first thing in the morning, I will be there for, yes, first thing in the morning.
Okay. I know there's Villain is up here and you got the other lady. They all got places for you to go first thing in the morning. And that would make your kids so happy. You know
I would
that?
love to come out of this making them happy and proud. Honestly, I would love
And you
for
gotta
that.
make yourself proud.
Well, yeah,
And your kids.
I have to do it for myself first because one thing I did learn through this whole situation was, yeah, if I'm not doing it for me, then whenever you do take all the kids grow up and you do take all the kids, then if they're the reason you're staying sober and that reason is no longer there, this is what happens, right? Maybe not to this extent, nobody's taking it, but this is what happens sometimes, you know?
Yeah, but this kind of happened when you still had them, so we can't
Oh,
really go there with it.
I relapsed one time when I had him. I admitted it in a women's group that I was in at the clinic, which I felt should have been and I thought was a safe space, right? Um, should I have relapsed? No, absolutely not. But that's what happened. And then my counselor called the CYF lady and told her. And when she asked me about it, I was honest with her because she told me from the door, as long as you don't lie to me and I catch you in any lies, I will, you know, me and you will be okay. So I admitted it. And that right there was the main reason he's not here. But I didn't get caught on a urine. I didn't, that was all my mouth. And it was 3 weeks before they took them, I had relapsed, and I hadn't touched anything since, But yeah, the point is I did relapse. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't.
More than once. I mean, that's here or there. That don't matter. What matters is you get in somewheres and you get help that you need. And don't worry about this app, nobody else, or anything else but yourself.
Yeah.
And everybody in here, do not give no money to her or Kim. Nobody. Please. I'm done.
Okay. Thank you for being respectful. Have a good night. Did she leave? Okay. I don't know who's next. I let people up pretty much the same time.
Hi,
Kat,
Lisa.
hello.
I don't know. How can you put so much faith in a friendship? You've never met her. And no offense to Kim, but you've never met her you've never seen her face to face. And you've put so much faith in her, Lisa, that you're blind to it. And
I mean, yeah.
She can't see my face because we do FaceTime.
Kim, I know, I understand that, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same. You
Well,
haven't
now
went to
you're
dinner.
acting like she doesn't see me or she doesn't know who I am, and that's not
I'm
true.
not
We
being
literally on
disrespectful,
FaceTime
Kim.
all
I'm
day.
asking Lisa a question.
And I'm just
And that's
giving you my
all.
input.
Yeah,
I
I put
didn't
up.
ask you a question. I asked Lisa a question.
That's fine. It's Lisa and Kim up here, so I can answer if I want to.
Well, I'm asking Lisa a question. How do you put so much faith in somebody you've never met in person?
Honestly, I just like I said, I've trusted her with a lot. And
Yes, and you've never met her in person.
right when I take to somebody, and do trust them, which is very, very, very rarely, I put a lot of faith and trust into them, and it takes a lot for me to break it and walk away because I don't know. I can't explain it. That was why I was with who I was with 17 years. You know what I mean? I, I don't know. I'm anti. I don't know. I just when I take to somebody, I take to them. Really hard and care about them. And
I get that. I do. I people care deeply, but you've never met her in person.
I know, but I feel
And
like
that's a
I
lot
know
of
her
okay.
somewhat from you know
Can you say that you two have not been texting back and forth for 2 days for these conversations?
texting back and forth. We have. Yeah, I've sent text.
During these conversations.
Yes, I definitely.
You
It ain't the whole time, but yes, I have sent text. Yes.
If we're not talking on the phone, we're texting.
Right, like during no, she mean like during these calls, have we sent texts?
during these calls.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Has she been telling you or asking you or suggesting to you that you might want to take some of these offers? Because they're good offers, Lisa.
Yeah,
I've go
I've
ahead.
gotten a few say yes, and when Villain got down, she reminded me. She said, or when that lady, she said, check your email. She said, did you check your email? I got one of those from her. Little something little like that. Yeah, she actually has a couple times.
If you have these offers that are right in front of you, I've been sober 15 years, and if somebody would have given me one of these offers, half of the offer that you've gotten, I would have jumped. My family said, you made your bed, lie in it, deal with it yourself. I lost everything. And you know what? 15 years later, I've got it all back because I did it for myself. You cannot depend on Kim to make these decisions for you. No offense to you, Kim.
No,
Lisa, this is your choice. And if you don't make it, she can't make it for you.
no,
She
I
can't.
because
Then,
she,
honey,
yeah,
why are you still on this call? You have offers standing in front of you that all you have to do is pick one. Just one. before it's too late, Lisa. And you've heard all this before. For the last 2 days, you've been on these Discord calls, and everybody's saying the same thing, and you're not hearing it, honey. You
I
need to know what you need to do. You do. But having somebody up in your text box while everybody's trying to help you is not helping you. It's not. You have to make the step yourself, and it's right there in front of you. And they're right. Hang up the call. These 219 people in here don't care. There's 2 people here willing to give you the opportunity, and all you have to do is take it. And you're still on this call, honey. And it's mind-boggling. It's baffling to somebody who had to do it on their phone, who had to quit cold turkey by herself with no methadone, no anything else. Kim, I'm talking.
And you've had more
Didn't interrupt you. Didn't interrupt you.
Dude, you got to it before I did.
I mean, come on. It's been more than 2 minutes, and like you're a grown woman. This is the 3rd time someone's trying to tell you to get off the call. You don't have to. You're not required to. You can do what the fuck you want.
Hey,
Just
but
because
they're
you're sitting in Discord does not mean you're not going to go to a rehab.
no,
Like,
they're
let's
but
be
they're but
real right now.
do you understand it's being portrayed that instead of calling so and so or doing this or leaving, I'm on the Discord call. It's being portrayed that way, right?
Of course. Of
All-
course they're going to portray it like that.
It was portrayed like that. That's why they're telling me to get off, because they're thinking, and that I'm sitting here doing this instead of, that.
But can I ask a question about those phone calls that you released, right, Kimmy? When you told her, when she was telling you that, I'm talking to Kimmy.
Go ahead. I muted everybody else so you could talk.
Oh, thank you. When Lisa told you that she just copped that bag, and you said, okay, we'll save that for later. What did you mean by that? You say, we will save that for later.
I think you have it backwards a little bit. Are you talking about the day of the fight?
When Lisa robbed that person.
Okay, yeah. Lisa said, did you send it yet? And I said, no, not yet. And she's like, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Did you send it yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. I was still waiting on my man to send me the money. So no, I did not send it. She's like, well, don't worry. You can save it for later. We can save it for later.
No.
Now how Lisa thinks.
Lisa said,
if I get money for her,
Lisa
then
said, you
it's like, even if it's like $40, right? And say if I only give her 20, Lisa has like the mindset of like that 20 is already hers. It's not a bad thing. It's whatever. Yeah, that's why I withdrew the 40 in the first place. But I don't give it to her all at one time.
all right, so you didn't know that she just popped from somebody like.
Well, no, I did. But like I didn't understand. I was supposed to send $30 on the Cash App, right?
Right.
And I was waiting for Dan to send me the money.
Right.
While they all left and did their thing, she's walking out. She's like, did you send that yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. I'm trying. And she's like, no, I don't think you understand. Did you send it yet? And I'm like, no, not yet. And she's like, no, I don't think you understand. I'm walking out and they already gave it to me. Don't send it. We'll save it for later.
Okay, I get it. See, I
Yeah.
didn't know you guys had never met until now. So I thought you guys were going to meet up later.
Oh, no. Me and Lisa met, actually like back in May when she said it was her first birthday of the year. That's when we became friends.
That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
But I have one more question. Lisa, let's say things don't pan out tomorrow. And instead of going back to like just crying on live all day long and stuff and trying to get money that way, have you ever thought of just getting a like 9 to 5, like a little job, a little part-time job. Like I know functioning crackheads, like that are like 65 years old, still crackheads.
Yeah, it's
Still
not
work
something.
9 to 5s.
Yeah, it's not something you have to do constantly. Yeah, I've definitely thought about it, and it definitely will be something that has to happen when I get back. So yeah, absolutely, I've thought about it. You know,
It's
where
just something that's crossed my mind why you never got a part-time job or something.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all I had to say. And I hope that you do go to
somebody.
You too.
So, is she done? Can I speak?
It's who
Hello?
done?
I can't remember her name now, it's gone.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
I think she's done. Right, so I'm really a bit sick of you guys all hating on Kim, right? Kim is Kim, right?
Michelle, you
Lisa's
can go.
oh, okay.
I've been trying to get Michelle to,
Alright.
you know,
I
she can't.
can wait. It's
No,
fine.
I'm.
Okay, Michelle, if you swipe up
She's having audio.
down by where the microphone is, there should be an option where it says change audio output. I don't know if you have an iPhone or a.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
Hi.
Michelle?
Okay. Yeah, this is
No,
Michelle.
Michelle Perry. We got
No, the
you.
other Michelle.
Hey, honey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Michelle Perry. I see you. You're green.
I'm so excited.
I know.
Lisa,
Hey.
I just want to tell you how proud I am that you're still here.
Thank you.
I don't want to cry. A few months ago, I followed you for a long time, but a few
The
months ago,
Megan
I saw I don't know if I was asleep or not, but I saw a vision of you. You got ran over by a Greyhound bus, and this was
Oh.
before the Greyhounds or anything, you know. And so if you notice, I did start trying to reach out to you more a little bit, you know, then and
I did know the name when I saw the name. Yes.
so then I seen you with the Greyhound bus, and I was like, oh gosh. But
Yeah.
then I had a dream the other night, maybe the same night you did. It might have been a few days before. I don't know, but you were standing in front of the Greyhound bus, and when the Greyhound bus left, your kids were standing there, and they come running up to hug you. And when you said you had a dream about your kids, I didn't even need to know what it was. I just feel so strongly that I wanted to tell you that when you're done with this, you are going to have your kids. You are going to do this. And I will not ever say a bad thing about you. I don't want these people saying these bad things to you. I just wish they could encourage you instead of not, not, you know, give you money, not do that. But anything somebody bad comes to tell you, I know you already know that about yourself.
Oh,
I know
absolutely.
you probably already said it 50 times in the mirror before you left that day. I know that.
Yep.
And I have a terminal illness, and I don't have a lot longer to live.
Oh no.
And so I appreciate life so much, and seeing you like this when you're sober, it means so much to me. Just to know that you're still in there, Lisa. And as long as you're still in there, I know there's hope that you're going to come through this.
Thank you. Yes.
So, I love you. I know you don't know me, but I'd be mad at you, and then I'd love you, and I'd be mad because I just want good. I think God has given me a gift, kind of, that I can see inside of someone's heart. Like, it doesn't matter what their outside looks like or what they say or what they do. I always just try to see the good in everyone. And I have always saw the good in you. And I see the good in Kim. I hear all these people saying bad about her. I've never even talked to Kim, but I
Yeah.
see good in you both, and I want you just to hang on to
Yes.
that because you got good coming, Lisa. I know you do, and
I hope
I
so.
want to know. I want to know when I go. I want to know you're good. I just want to know that.
I hope that I can make you proud and you can see that before you do, man. I really do. I really do.
Lisa, you're making me proud right now, Lisa. Every step you take, whether it's rehab or not, every step you take towards that, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for staying here and not giving up. And I think it is totally disgusting the way that these people talk to you. I can't even watch you live sometimes because it makes me so irritated. I can't stand it.
That's understandable and fair. A lot of people say that, you know.
I know, but I do see the good in you, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad I got to talk to you.
Yes, I do remember reading your. I don't remember if it was a text or an email, but I do remember seeing your name. So I
Yeah.
will do that and reach out.
Look me up. I would love to talk to you again more. I like to tell you more details about things, but you
Okay.
keep going good. I'm so proud of you. And leave
Thank
Kim alone. I'm proud of her too.
Mm-hmm. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. You
All
can.
right,
I don't
talk
know how
to
to
you
drop
soon.
down. It took me forever to see how I could talk to you.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm actually glad that you did.
Yeah, it
Thank
took a lot of courage for you to come out and say that. I appreciate you for that, and thank you so much for coming up here. And sorry it took you all day to figure out the microphone thing.
Mike, yeah.
It's okay.
And we wish you, honestly.
It was worth it. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Before I drop, Kim, I just wanted to let you know I had messaged you on here.
Okay, I'll check it right now.
Okay, y'all have a good night, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
I got a question for Kim. Kim, do you have a sister?
I have two.
Is one very ill?
I don't know. Not allowed to
You do.
disclose that. There's a restraining order between us, so we can't talk, or I don't want to talk about her, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't either if I would jump her ass like you did. That tells the kind of person that
I
you
didn't
are.
jump her. I jumped my niece.
Yes, you did.
So get your facts straight.
You're a sick individual,
I
and
jumped
Lisa,
my
she is
niece,
the
and I would
wrong
do it
person to
fucking
be
again in a
around.
minute. I
She
would do
jumped a
it
person
again.
that.
Can I speak now? I know last time. Can I speak?
Is my fucking mic on? There it goes. I was trying.
Can I
Him text.
speak?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. We're listening.
Sorry, no, I did. I was up here earlier. I was very emotional because I don't do good with public speaking, and I was the one that everyone slated me for, like, defending Kim. No, I'm not here to defend Lisa. I'm not
I'm
here
sorry,
to.
what am I supposed to be talking about?
Wait, what?
Was
Kim?
I supposed to be talking about something? I was multitasking. When I multitask, I am horrible at it. I just can only pay attention to one thing at a
Are you
time.
talking to me?
Yeah, was I
Hello?
supposed to be talking about something?
No, I said just read the text. I want to make sure you get it. Just
Oh.
roll.
Hello?
Yes. I'm listening, Miss Allie. I'm
Yeah, so
listening.
Just
like
imagine,
I'm
like,
saying,
being like,
I'm not here to coddle you, and I'm
Right.
not here to
I don't want.
badmouth you,
just
right?
imagine trying to take credit about, like, oh, she jumped me. Like, bitch,
Kim,
you had nothing to do
Kim,
with it,
Kim,
and you
Kim,
weren't
let
even
it go.
touched.
Kim,
Wait,
just
you
let
got
it go.
jumped?
That's what Gina's trying to say.
Oh my
Like,
god.
That's what that lady was just saying. Is that I jumped my ill sister.
You actually jumped her.
But you already know the story of what
I
happened.
was gonna say, is that the story that you told me? Okay, no, that's not what happened. That I got told long before this even came out.
Even
Was
the police report
Tara.
doesn't even have her in it. She wishes that she got jumped. Like,
Well, hey, listen. Let's change that subject because of the RO. Okay, I know you're angry. If you want to text me, go ahead. Behind the scenes, we'll talk later. But because of the RO, let's just keep that. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
she
just
broke my restraining order because he talked about me." Well, bitch, no, I can't
Kim,
come near you.
just
Nice try
stop.
though. Like, stop talking about me because at this point you're the aggressor, and you literally are so obsessed with me that you can't like go a day without trying to
um
contact someone about talking some shit. But now I'll drop it now.
Lisa, hi.
are the stipulations that you cannot talk about her online though? I
No,
never really
not at all. Not at all. Only the boxes that are checked is that I cannot go near her.
then what
That's
was the
a
point
British
of the
lady. I'm
RO?
definitely not drunk.
Because she's so scared of me.
So it's a physical one.
Yeah, it's a family physical one.
Okay, see, I misunderstood. I thought she got that so you couldn't go online and say
No,
anything about her. Okay, my bad.
it's nothing about online. Nothing.
Okay,
The only boxes that are checked, trust me, I read through it with a magnifying glass.
okay. I just was asking. I misunderstood then. What? Because I thought that's be the reason to get it. Because you don't go around her, correct?
Yeah, no, I don't. We haven't seen each other in mad long. But honestly, she's
Okay.
just not even worth talking about because that's just like what she would love right now. So she's
I
just like
don't know her. I
dog
spoke to
shit
her
on the
once.
bottom of my shoe, and that's
I've
where
spoke.
she's gonna stay.
Yeah, I don't know her personally. I've spoke to her one time through DM. I've heard a lot from you about your sister, like how you feel. But yeah, that's all I have to say
Like,
about it.
who makes up a story saying that they got jumped just for attention, just to like tell the internet, like, oh, feel bad for me. I'm like, I have a drug addict sister. Please sympathize with me for it because I need attention. I need attention so bad, and my sister's a drug addict, so feel bad for me, please.
I mean, some people feel, lonely and like their currency is attention. You know what I mean?
What's
I'm
it
not
called?
saying,
Like when people come up with like their own sicknesses and like
yeah,
they like think in
um,
their head that they're
yeah,
fucking like
it's called Munchausen's. I'm not
yeah,
saying that
that's
that's
what she
what your
has,
sister is doing.
Munchausen syndrome. I'm so sorry.
I'm not saying that's what your sister is doing. I'm just saying there are a lot of people that their currency is attention. A lot, right? Um, I don't know. I'm just saying. But
Can I finish?
Okay,
uh,
J Bay, you can go.
oh,
Sorry.
guess not.
If you're having a problem with your mic because we can't hear you, just swipe up on the bottom where the mic and the hand is, and there's going to be an option that says change audio output. Try and see if that works. Okay, so if that doesn't work, there's going to be 3 dots up in the top right corner, right next to like the plus sign with the people. If you click the 3 dots, there's something called voice settings. You just want to make sure your volume is up or like your soundboard volume, etc. That should be able to help you out with the sound, and hopefully those settings are correct.
Hello.
Hopefully it works. Oh, did it work?
No, I was just wondering where there was someone speaking a minute ago, and I was just gonna let her finish.
Yeah, I was
Oh, I was
speaking, but
trying to
Kim
get
can't
J
hear
Bay to
me.
speak, but I just guess she
Well,
might be
in
having
the
a hard
middle,
time with her microphone.
the girl with
I mean,
AL.
maybe read the room.
Kim can't hear me, but
Read the
everyone
room.
else can.
Yeah, we can hear you, but I don't think Kim
I'm
can.
not talking to you, Kim.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll drop down. Sorry. She can't hear me, so it's no point. Because
No,
most of it was.
Allie. I wasn't talking about you, baby. Stay
Oh
right where
no,
you're.
no, I'm just saying that what I was gonna say was like kind of
This
directed
was
to
something.
Kim.
No. Listen, I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about anybody on the stage. That was something that came through on a text. You know what I mean? That's watching this, and then I said, "Read the room." Wasn't directed at
Oh
anybody.
no,
I
but
want
Kim
everybody
can't
to know
hear
that.
me, and I'm kind of directing this at her.
Okay.
So if she can't hear me, it's like pointless.
I think she can. Her mic's unmuted.
I unmuted you. I didn't know that you were trying to talk. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I just wanted to say, you know, this whole, you know, like, why are you and Lisa friends when you're from different places? Like, you guys realize, right? This is a whole world, right? The internet is humongous. There's so many people all over the world. They're best mates. They've never met each other. They've never seen each other in person, but they're still
Amen.
best mate.
Dude,
Right?
I was just about to bring that up. I'm not even lying to you.
Can we just like put that into the, you know, the whole of you guys like slagging me off? Slag me off all you want. If you think I'm defending Kim, do it. I don't care. But at the end of the day, there is so many people all over the world that are best mates that have never met each other. But they're still best mates. Oh, call me drunk, call me this. You're so fucking pathetic.
You are defending Kim, but that is okay if that's the way that you feel and that's your opinion. It's fine, and I agree.
I don't feel like Kim's a bad person, and
Kim
you
is
can badman me for that too.
She's not a bad person, but I don't really think that the distance they're saying that, but I think they're more
No, that's what they were saying. They was like, well, you don't even live in the same state. How can you be best mates?
But they're just using that. I think their main thing is they feel if they could break us apart, it would be one step closer to, which I haven't been on in 3 days, regardless. They can believe me or not, but I'm done, at least for now.
Yeah.
They don't want me going on and begging. So they figure if they get rid of Kim, we're not friends no more. It is one step closer to stopping me, right?
Right. Well, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't feel Kim's to blame for this. I think, sorry, Lisa, you are to blame for this. You need to take
100,000% to blame for all of it. Me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad you owned that because I don't think, I've seen what Kim's done. I've seen all behind the scenes and all the pictures, all the videos. I don't think Kim's to blame. I think you're to blame. And I think you guys need to just lay off Kim. End of. Alright, I'm gonna drop myself down because I'm gonna get some hate mail.
Say that. I really appreciate you and I love you. I'm gonna I already
No, I'm already friends with you. It's fine. I'm just saying, the reason I came up is because someone was saying, how can you be friends when you're not even in the same state? Well, I'm in the UK and I'm best friends with people in America. So that's totally bullshit. You can be best mates with someone. They don't have to live in your country to be best friends with someone.
I was literally thinking, like, since when can adults not be friends with someone just because they live in a different state? Like, if you're gonna try and tell me that you don't have a really good friend in a different state and you guys don't only talk on the phone, you're lying.
Well, one of my best mates is Canadian, so I guess we aren't best mates anymore because, you know, we live in different countries. Oh, my bad.
Did you guys exchange phone numbers and everything behind the scenes, Kim? Because there's a couple people that, you know, it's getting kind of late.
No, but I've got Kim on Discord.
I mean, if she feels,
I'm perfectly happy. But the only thing is, I can only do WhatsApp. I can't do like phone calls because that costs a fucking hot penny. But listen, guys, you need to chill.
Kimmy.
Yeah.
We're gonna do, and this ain't at you, Allie. It's just what I'm thinking of before I forget. If somebody's already been up here and talked, right, once yesterday.
I'm gonna drop down. It's fine.
No. Okay. Have a good night.
Allie, thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Okay, listen. Like I said, not directed at Allie. They can stay and either go last if this is okay with you, okay? Or you know what I mean? Because it's not fair. Like it's the same couple people, right?
No, yeah, I get it.
I mean, is that fair?
Yeah.
I mean, you can text me behind the scenes if there's an issue, but like Snizzle, I don't think I've ever talked to Snizzle. I think I might have talked to Carly. I remember that picture.
Yeah, I think we talked to Carly already.
Okay, well then, like, I don't know who was up here first, but I feel like Snizzle might. You know what I mean? Right? Wrong?
Yeah. Well, we'll just let yeah, no, you're right. Snizzle, you're next. Go ahead.
And if they're drunk and babbling, no offense, I'm gonna have to kick you down. I'm sorry. I don't like to hurt anybody's feelings, right? But I don't know if you were doing it on purpose, Kimmy. Snizzle, 1 second. But you were like, you know what I mean? She thought you were talking over her, right? And then I said, read the room. And she thought like I was directing it completely at her. Okay. Um, and she got quiet and said, well, I'm going to leave. And I felt terrible, right? So I said, you know, I'm not directing that at you, blah, 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 blah. That's what that was about. Okay. But it's Friday night. We just can't have people babbling for 15 minutes intoxicated. Okay.
No, I agree for sure.
Okay. But no offense if you are drinking, we'll listen for 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, I think
Go
Carly
ahead,
was
Steve.
up before me.
Pardon?
I think Carly was up before me
Was
and
she?
Hunter's mom.
Okay, if you have time to wait and you would like, I want it to be fair. I'm just trying to, like, if you wanted a question, there's people that were waiting like 2 hours. I just, you know, if Carly's already spoke to us, I'm just trying to let, you know, right?
Yeah, that's
But if
fine.
she
Just
was
let
here first, that's
they
fair
can
too.
go
I don't
first.
know what way to do this. I'm sorry.
That's okay. They can go first.
Okay, Carly, Miss Carly, come on up, baby.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, well, I was up here yesterday and, me and you were texting earlier, but,
Okay.
yeah, well, talk, can like two people talk at once or no? Like, well, clearly you guys are, but like, can you unblock, Hunter's mom too, or unmute her too?
She can unmute herself, I believe, right? I think.
I think.
I'm not sure. I can try. Oh yeah, here we go.
I can. I can. I'm unmuted. I was just being patient and trying to be respectful to other people talking.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna have you go ahead and talk first.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Lisa, I know that we spoke on the text, and I did say yes, to call, or I was going to call you tomorrow. But I also did type it in the chat that I wanted to speak with you on the phone tonight. To try and, just kind of get some details and just, go over some stuff with you or whatever about, getting you into this bed tomorrow. So, that was the only thing that I wanted to come back up and say. You know,
Okay. Well, in fairness, I didn't know that. I'm not looking at the chat at all for like my own sanity, you know.
I understand that. I understand that. But, and go ahead.
I didn't know that, you know what I mean? And that's just, you know, I thought like I texted you, we talked, I thought it was set up, and then when she said that, I was just like, and it wasn't even directed at you, the blow, it was just that's happened to me 3 times today. So
I understand. I understand that. And but and I understand the chat was flying by as well. But you know, just like I told you in the text, Lisa, you have to do this for yourself.
I
Your
agree.
kids do not want to bury another parent. They
No.
don't. But also, and I know that Carly has also, tried to get you a bed. She may actually have you a bed. I don't want to, assume anything with her, but according to, what I've seen in the chat, she, also has, tried to step up and do what I'm doing as well. But you have to, and please listen to what I'm saying.
I'm
If you
listening.
don't hear anything else, if you don't hear anything else that anybody else says, and I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else, but
No, yeah.
you have to do this for yourself. And not only that, you have to help the ones that are trying to help you help yourself. You have to help us help you.
Oh, oh, okay. I mean, I don't know really how to respond to that. I've been doing this for 2 days. Um, you know, are we still on for the morning? Is that still, you know?
I would like to speak with you tonight if that's a possibility. But
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
if not, absolutely, I will call you. And I'm saying this in front of ever how many people is in here. I can't see right now, but I know there's a couple hundred. I will
270.
call you between 9:30 and 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. That's fine. I will be, up waiting. I will make sure I'm up. And yeah, that's fine. And if you want me to shoot you a text and I can call or you can call or as soon as I'm done with this, which won't be, much longer, then we can do that too.
I would like to speak with you tonight. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't care what time it is. Call me as soon as this is done, and
It won't
we'll
be
go
late.
from there.
Okay. Absolutely. I'll talk to you in a
Okay.
little bit. All
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Carly, what's up? Oh, Carly left. Okay. Okay, so we just got Snizzle left. What's up?
Okay, I just have a couple questions. So you're gonna go with her tomorrow?
No, I'm not going anywhere with her. We're making phone calls.
Okay, so that's fine. What is your plan as far as rehab? How long are you staying?
It's a 28-day program.
Do you think that's gonna be enough?
No, I mean, no, it won't be. I mean, I don't know, but right
Okay.
now, no, I don't think so.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I don't know for sure, but no, I don't think so. But that's what the insurance will pay for. That's how long, that's like the max for the program.
That Medicaid will pay for?
Yeah, and that's like the max for the program, like graduation and shit.
Gotcha. Okay, so I've been through a similar circumstance with a family member, and they covered his inpatient for 6 months, and they covered 3 months of IOP after that. So you may
Oh
wanna
yeah,
check that again.
I'm ma'am. Are you in PA?
No.
No. Okay. The program that I am going to, coming in the door, they hand you the diploma out the door. It's 28 days. Like that's max. And when I asked why, they said your insurance will only cover 30 days. That's what they said. Now there are other things that I can do afterwards, I believe, like sober living, a couple other things, right? That I probably will look into doing while I'm there for those 28 days, right? But that specific rehab that I will go into, right? Off the bat, that's what they said. You know what I mean? Like, that's the max that you can say. It's 28 days. And they give you a damn diploma and kick your ass out the door.
And can you find another program? And the reason
Yeah.
I'm asking that, hold on, is because you need to get off the methadone. You need to switch over to Suboxone and then eventually over to Sublocade, and you're not gonna be able to detox from methadone in 28 days.
I mean, it can be done, but I don't advise it, and I don't think it would be wise.
That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I'm not getting in like I'm not interrupting you guys, but it's about like the methadone situation. She doesn't really want to get off of it, and I yeah. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Well, no,
Why will you
I
not
would
switch
love
to Suboxone?
I would love to get off of the methadone. I'm just
Like not
scared to
right
death
now.
to get off of
Yeah.
it
Okay. Why?
because I've heard horror stories and read horror stories about how long the withdrawal is months and months, and I'm scared.
No, I understand that, and I don't think they're going to automatically switch your methadone straight to Suboxone. However, they can wean one down while putting the other one in. And again, I'm not in recovery. I work with people in recovery, and I've had people that they smoke about 20 fentanyl pills. No, I'm sorry, 100 fentanyl pills a day and to about 2 grams of meth. And he went straight to Suboxone, was on it for 5 days, and he's been clean 18 months. So
Wow.
it is possible, but he also was in a 6-month program. And this is someone that was on the streets for 9 years.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what even program even pay is 6
There's
months.
got to be something, because 28 days, you can't. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but it's a joke.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be long enough to break, since this is mostly mental. I don't. It's gonna fly by.
Well, I think the other thing you're doing is mostly mental, but the methadone is going to be the harder one to kick. And like you said, you don't take your benzos every day, right?
No, no, not at all.
Okay, then you don't need to detox from that. That shouldn't even be an issue.
No,
Um,
I don't. I don't.
okay. My other question is, because I know Tech had talked to you and you guys had something worked out from this morning, and what she said today was that you guys kicked her out of the server.
I think her and Kim got into it, and she got kicked. I talked Kim into bringing her back. I don't know if she got kicked again. Um, I don't know. But what does that
Okay.
have to do with this morning?
I mean, I don't know who you want to work with, but if I were you, after all of this, Tech would be the very first person that I would contact, because she can help you right now, and you know that.
Well, I texted her last night, and I did talk to her this morning for 45 minutes.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else that I work with. If this is your life passion and this is how you want to live your life, pop off. But if you're gonna do that, hear me out. Hear me out.
I hear you.
If you don't want to get clean and this is the life you want to live, do it. But walk away. Walk away from your family right now, because at this point you're so deep in your addiction, that's all you care about. And I'm not saying that as a dig, because I know how addiction works, but
It's the
don't put
truth.
your family through it.
Yeah, well, I don't want to live like this. This isn't the path I want to stay on. There are people that are happy in, their path in addiction, and will say it, but I am not. And yeah, I'm not.
Okay. Well, uh, I hope you're serious. I hope you do it. And I really, really hope you get off the methadone and get over to Suboxone.
Yeah, I hope I can come back here in a couple months and tell you about it and how we got it accomplished, honestly.
All right. Thank you. You guys can drop me.
All right. Thank you, Beth, for being respectful.
No problem.
I go next.
Next? What's that mean?
Can I go next?
Who's talking?
Me,
Yes, go.
Sticks.
Yes, go ahead.
I was on top asking you questions 6 hours ago.
Okay.
I can't believe you guys are still going.
I feel you.
I mean, I went out and had dinner, came back, had drinks, and so let me ask you this question. Do you ever get to see your kids or no?
I do, but not as much as I should have or I'd like to.
Have you met your grandbaby?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I just give you guys credit. You guys have been going for like 8 hours. I
Well,
mean,
there's a lot of people that, want to talk or ask or yell or, so I don't, it's not fair to just leave and leave them when they've been waiting. So it just keeps getting.
I get it, but shoosh, I don't even work that long in a day. You guys are doing fantastic, but just, yeah, that's a long day. You guys have a good night.
Me too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Did you have a question or did you just come up to
I came back up. I don't know what happened to my phone.
no worries. what's her name? Jem something. Do you want to come off mic? Do you have a question or?
Can you hear me?
Yes. It doesn't look like anybody else is requesting, which is good. We might be able. Yes. I can hear you, honey.
For when and if you go to rehab, do you have a plan after you come out of there, like getting a sponsor, going to sober living, like changing your people, places, and things?
I don't a concrete plan I could tell you. But definitely I'm going to look into sober living for sure. IOP will definitely be getting done one way or another. As when I'm done with the rehab. And that's all that I really have that would be in.
Like, do you plan on like moving out of Pittsburgh and like getting a new, I don't know, around new people and stuff? Like, like a support group.
If that was possible, I would do it. I just don't know how that would be because my family and everybody's here, but if I could, I would for sure. I would love to.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sweetie. Kim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, what do you want to do here?
Well,
Request? Huh?
I mean, there's no request or anything, so if you're like just tired and done with it, we can just be done, or we can just have our own conversation. But I mean, who would really want to take? I mean, who would really want to listen to what we have to say to each other? Might as well just go
Probably
talk.
a lot of people.
I know.
Maybe.
They're all so nosy. But
You'd be
no, they don't want to listen to us. So if there's nobody else requesting, might as well just end it.
All right. We'll be probably back on tomorrow. No promises, but we probably more than likely will be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone have a good night, and hopefully you enjoy yourself. Bye.